We're back with 1016 Mount Vernon Avenue with ETSS Youth Director Emmanuel Merdasa. Mr. Emmanuel, thank you so much. I know we took you out of your work and to make sure to talk to us about what you do to the community. First, why don't you tell us about what your responsibilities are in this amazing organization?
Yes, my responsibility with ETSS is I work as a youth development director. And what we do in this program is we're providing a year-round program, especially to our target group, immigrants and refugee users. We provide, during the academic year, during the school time, we provide the after-school tutoring program. Currently, we're providing after-school tutoring program at 6 different locations around Columbus, Ohio.
Wow.
We have 1 site on the east side and 3 sites at the north and another 2 sites on the west side, including Hilliard.
Wow.
And we have a little bit over 300 users currently taking advantage or being served during this program.
Wow, 300 youth that's taking advantage of this program. Yes. And I know that this is the headquarters of ETSS, but there are the 6 locations that all over Columbus, Ohio, providing these services. What an amazing job you're doing. And let's let our viewers know. What are the dilemmas? A new 14 years old that come to U.S. and went to a public school and tell us, and how do you cope with that?
True, this is exactly the program designed for these kind of users coming from different background, from different country to United States. The first thing they arrive when they go to the school system, regardless, what they look at it is their birthday, yes, how old they are, and assigned to the class. This is, as you know, different countries have different school system. Beside that, kids are coming through refugee camps, and the highest educational institution they might know is elementary or even the 10th school. Yeah. And when they come here, this is like throwing these users in the middle of the ocean without, yes, having those skills. Right. And so by coming to our program, we give them the tool to cope with that. So when they attend a class and going home, they don't get enough help from their parents because of their parents' experience, backgrounds of education and other factors. And so, these kids eventually fade out from school because they don't get enough help and support from their home. And by coming to our program, we provide homework assistance, and also based on the pre-test we provide them, we identify what weaknesses they have related to the academic achievement. And so we assist them with that. On top of that, we provide them also other short-term trainings, which will help them or give them the skill they need to adjust to their new life, including leadership. These are extracurricular activities we call leadership training. If they're in high school, we provide college preparatory boot camp, all kinds of components like nutrition and physical education and others.
Wow. So a person that comes from United States, from all over the world to come to United States, the best place to choose is Columbus, Ohio, because there's the ETSS that will be there to help you to make sure as a young students to make it as doctors, lawyers, or businessmen, whatever you want to do, you need a backbone for you to go on forward. And the place to be at in Columbus, Ohio is ETSS. Once again, Mr. Emmanuel, thank you for your time. Thank you for your hard work. The community is well appreciate you and what you do. So we will talk again. Thank you.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. We're here with the Career Path Coordinator, Amy Harkar. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
And what you do is very important in this organization. First, tell us what you do in this great organization.
Okay. I'm the Career Pathways Coordinator here, and I work with immigrants and refugees, kind of the young adult program. So I work with 17 to 21-year-olds primarily that have come to this country. They need to figure out how to get into the educational system, maybe finish a high school diploma that they weren't able to bring with them or weren't able to finish in their countries, their home countries. So I help them figure out the educational system here. And then we figure out what kind of job training they need so that we can make them, help them be successful and get into a career field that they'll be able to provide for themselves.
So when they do come, and if they don't have finish their school, they come here and go ahead and start up the school, or like going back to workforce? Is that what
it depends. We kind of try to make that individual for the client, what they're looking for. Some clients really need to have a job right away. If they have families that they've brought here with them and they're financially responsible for them, we need to get them on the career path as soon as possible. For some of them, they're really looking to finish their education and get in and get that high school diploma so that they can maybe go on to college. We have about 8 clients that are actually enrolling in college in the fall. So we want to make sure that they have that high school diploma so they're able to move on to their next steps.
Wow. Viewers, you're watching. We are at ETSS, an organization, Columbus, Ohio, that is providing reliable resources for the community. And one of the resources at ETSS is being a coordinator of these programs that you mentioned now. To me, if an individual comes from somewhere, let's say Iraq, and they have not been in school and they don't speak the language, how in the world you're gonna coordinate that? I mean, it's kind of really, really tough for our viewers to like, how are you gonna change the way of thinking? Can talk in front of somebody and all that? That takes a lot. And you have 8 individuals ready to go to college.
Yes.
And tell us, I mean, just a little bit. I know we don't have that much time. Tell us a little bit of how do you make that happen?
Luckily we have so many different countries that we work with at ETSS. We have 47 different countries that we're serving right now. So we're able to utilize translators. Obviously that's an issue. Unfortunately, I don't speak all of those languages, but we're able to find a connection with somebody who does. And that helps me communicate with them and find out just on the most basic level what their immediate needs are. So that way we really can help them to be successful.
Wow.
And a lot of it is just figuring out what works best for that individual person. College doesn't have to be a goal for everybody, but getting into a job that will allow them to, pay their rent and their mortgage and provide food for their family, that's a top priority for many of our people that are coming here. So.
Wow. I mean, it's important. It's important that there is a program such as this to help people that are coming from different part of the world, selling everything they have to have that education they wanted. And we thank you so much, Amy. And is there anything that's coming up new that our viewers should know?
Well, I'm also starting with the community services program that we have here. So we're going to be working with our immigrant and refugee families here, primarily the women in the that are affiliated with us. We want them to have help with domestic violence cases and things like that. A lot of women don't know what their rights are here. A lot of people don't know what their rights are here. When they come to a country, the laws are different, how things are handled are different. So we want to make sure that they're aware of those services so that we can help them if they need a resource in the community, whether it be for domestic violence, healthcare, legal issues, and things like that as well.
Wow, I think it's amazing. A lot of, even where I came from, the views for a woman is completely different than what we have here.
Absolutely.
Here, if you are a human being, you have the same rights, and back home is a little different. And having this program not only help them, but it will educate the men or the head of the household, how to treat their spouse or their children. So I think it's important what you're doing. Anything that people to get involved in this, let us know. We'll be here. We admire what you do and continue to do that, and we'll see where it takes us.
I feel so lucky to get to do it. I've met so many fantastic people since I've started this, so
amazing.
It's really inspiring to see them working so hard.
Amazing. Thank you again. Thank you
you
so much. You keep watching. We be right back. You watched some serious information today with ETSS in Columbus, Ohio. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And we'll bring you more interesting show next week. We'll see you next time.